'cause I am so afraid that we will have to part. Each night I ask the stars up above, why must I be a teenager in love? Hey guys, how's it going? It's I, the real Randy Chavez. I'm going to at you today with a Veve Omi update video. Guys, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I love you all. Everyone say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. And everyone, before we get started, please check out at HeyDavidDon and at KingMavsForever over on Twitter. Standoff Chart and King Mavs over on the Veve app. Got Colby Colex and Omi Player 1 over on the YouTube. Rayfax.eth domain name. Kyle Willson, Wendy Stibalis, Veve Las Vegas, Taps Trades, Mars Davis, Legacy of Bermuda, Sody Pop Media, The Gale, Veve Darklink, and Veve Vibes all on the YouTube. And then you do have at WhatWizardVeve and Gary O at 1234CA3 all on the Twitter. Y'all should follow. If you are not following me at Real Randy Chavez, you totally should, because I have almost 10,000 followers right now. I'd be really stoked to get that. It's a little cold, a little chilly in here. Got the sweatshirt. I have a little Taco Bell on the sweatshirt. Anyway, based on the title of this video and the thumbnail, I do have to go over a couple of things as far as what happened today in Spaces. If you didn't watch my last video, first off, how dare you? Second off, basically there was a person that uses bots, was on Spaces today, and had said, ooh, spicy Taco Bell, and had said that they were making like 6 figures, sometimes 7 figures a month, and even had an account that had 7 figures, so $1 million worth of NFTs, banned, sniped, boom, done. And he's like, I don't care. Now, is this person like trying to brag a little bit? Is this person trying to grandstand? I really am not having a good hair day. I will deal with the cold, so I can just, So, like, had a bad day of losing like $1 million worth of stuff and have him not care. Maybe that person was, you know, why now? Why come out now and say that I'm a bot? And God forbid, like, you know, let's say in this person's point of view, let's say they get caught and then they get like arrested or they get, you know, do whatever, because they are essentially stealing and they are doing that stuff. You know, why would they come out and say this is what I'm doing unless they made sure that nobody could find this person? The person did sound a little young, and they even, the people that are using bots are getting a lot smarter, saying, oh, a good way for us to hide out is to actually send some of the NFTs that we get into accounts that are being used, into accounts that are actually good. They're not doing anything wrong. And then you say, like Cavell Anderson today, literally got attacked, like got so many things sent to him. I don't know if any other people are. For me, like, as long as I know, because I know people that send me stuff. Like, usually people say, hey, I'm sending you this. Hey, I'm sending that. If I get something, and I think Gary O for this, who sends me alligator Lokis, everyone on the fridge and freezer does. Well, the freezer is different. Like I said, that's the upper echelon tier of you know, my fridge advertisements. I think Gary O will send me them and he won't say anything. I'm like, hey, did you send me? He's like, yeah. I was like, okay. You know, for the fridge renewals, you know, most other people I have to ask. But yeah, that's just, I know what I'm supposed to have and what I'm not supposed to have. So that's kind of why I'm okay. Like, even Dr. Profit before is like, yo, any of these bots want to send me stuff? They want to send me some free NFTs? And he puts like his QR code. I was like, oh my God. Dude is a mad lad. Dude is a straight A savage. Savage AF. So before I get to the rest of the stuff, the Smash or Pass game, I'm going to ask everyone to smash that like button. I didn't even do that myself. That's a free way to help support the channel. Really love it. Oh, hey, look at that. My podcast with Crypto Rain and friends from the other night. Y'all should really watch that. Good times. Oh, okay. So also some things. Somebody's asking me if I can log on to Veve right now, because they cannot. So I'm going to see what is going on. Yep. I can log in pretty well right there. It's going. I'm going to be able to need to do this. I can try again in a bit. Maybe reset. Yeah, if you ever have this, not this screen. This screen, you might just need to, you know, X out of the app, go back in, reset your phone, whatever. If it says like phone does not meet security requirements, try to update the app. And if that doesn't work, you uninstall the app and reinstall the app. You know, that usually helps. Or if anything, excuse me, just put in a ticket. So yeah, the Smash or Pass game. I was hanging with a couple friends today, and they have this. Markiplier did it. They were and the Game Grumps did it as well. Smash or Pass Pokemon. And for those of you that don't know what it is, this is about to get very, very heckin' NSFW PG-13 slight R. Basically, what it is. David Uzair says, "Come on, man. Go on, Taco Bell. My guy's been eating Taco Bell for 2 years straight." So basically, what it is that you take a look at an NFT. Like, I'll just go to the market right now. Go to like a random collectible, and this guy, like, oh, would you smash or pass Rushing Toby? And what that means is, would you boink? Would you give the good stuff to Rushing Toby, or would you pass? Smash or pass? That's what it is. I guess we can go by brands. I'll do a visit from Saint Nick. So in this stipulation, like Saint Nick. Now, these are just stamps, but what about the things on the stamp? So, anything with reindeer, hard pass. Anything with Santa Claus, though, I'm not going to go boink a Santa Claus. But if it were up to me to, like, hey, Santa Claus is like, Chavez, you want to be on the good boy list for, like, the rest of your life? Help me save Christmas. The only way to save Christmas is to let me smash you. I'd be like, you know what, Santa? I'm really not into it. Not into that type of stuff. But for you, I will let you smash me. I'm not going to boink him, but if he wanted to smash me in order to save Christmas, I would do that. Okay, Adventure Time. This will be good stuff. We're going in ABC order here. Finn and Jake the dog, pass. Definitely not going to do it. Ice King, hard pass. Maybe when Ice King was younger. I don't know. I mean, Ice King's got some dementia. Ice King's got some, doesn't really remember stuff with Marceline. Marceline, a little thin, but based on a lot of the other things that I have in this whole, if it's her or nothing else, that's the only maybe Princess Bubblegum. Her, I'd say smash. I'd smash Marceline. Now, Series 2, the BMO is basically a Game Boy, so I'm not going to be boinking a Game Boy. Princess Bubblegum, I'm a princess, and I could be a prince. I could do that. I could do princely things, and yeah, I will. I'll totally give that a smash. The Lumpy Space Princess, clearly a girl, but Lumpy Space Princess has a lot of teeth. That is, you don't like. There's a subreddit called "Don't Put Your D in That." You know what I mean? And that is, I would no. Lady Rainicorn looks majestic AF, but I think that's just like hair. It's like a snake with hair. I'm gonna pass on that. Plus, like what that horn do is gonna like freaking go and kill me. Speaking of which, before I move on, there is a Netflix show I'm going to continue watching. Do I have I saw this on, yeah, it's called Brand New Cherry Flavor. So I'm not going to, what is it, about 35 minutes in? Oh god, I can't show that. Yeah, about 35 minutes in. Again, it is called the episode 4 Tadpole Smoothie. So this is nothing bad. This is just this is just her on the bed. But 35 minutes into the 4th episode, called Brand New Cherry Flavor on Netflix, is the weirdest, strangest, most adult scene that, like, it was consensual. There's nothing really terrible, but it is like, oh my god! Like, my reaction, I wish I would have recorded it, because I was like, oh, like it was an initial like, oh, like it was, and a couple of times I was like, oh. To be warned, if you go and watch that show on 35 minutes into the 4th episode, oh boy, you in for that. I forget where I was going. Oh yeah, so I'll do a couple more of these, and then I'll get to comments real quick. Also, comment down below if there's anyone you want me to, like, do that I haven't do. Oh, Ultraman. Okay, all right. So a lot of season 1 Ultraman, or no, I'm sorry. Yeah, the rise. These are just posters. That you can't really do anything with that. But these Ultraman, like, I'm gonna go like with a story here. I'm so sorry. I tried to, like, anyway. So for this, there's a TikTok of this one dude. He was in the military, like me, and he said that there was like you get voluntold to do things. Oh, you're gonna volunteer to do this, right? All right, Airman Chavez, you're gonna. I was like, I guess so, sir. Guess I'm gonna volunteer. You get voluntold to do something, and one of them was, and we had two different jobs. Like, it was I got voluntold to do something, but this was a cool assignment. This assignment was like, hey, we have some war vets that, like, from back in the day, like X amount of years ago, that are coming back because they needed them for something. You're gonna help them train. I was like, I don't know what, like, you need me. Like, I can help them, like, box. I can help them, like, but, like, I've never been to war. I've never been, this is like 2013, yeah, it was like 2013. Like, I've never done, like, that whole thing. How am I gonna help them train? And it's like, you're gonna find out. So what I had to do was military, at least in the McGuire, Dix, Lakehurst, JBMDL, Joint Base McGuire, Dix, Lakehurst, in the Lakehurst area, they have a simulated town. Like, it's got buildings, it's got rooms, you're told to, like, clear buildings, and you never want to do that by yourself, and you want to go, and I learned a lot that day. And after they told us what we were doing, they told us what was going on, it was us versus them, and and there was me and a bunch of new guys that had, like, barely ever held weapons before, like, in basic training and whatever, and so, but it's like airsoft rifles, kind of like it was like an M16 and M4, like, whatever, but it were like airsoft stuff, and that's how. So we did one round of that, of just us getting our tails kicked in, just getting shot. And then another round with mixed, like, they had to lead us, and of course, when we knew people were around the corner, okay, I'm the lowest ranking one there, I'm going to go first. Oh god, and I got shot up again, airsoft rifles. But this dude's job was to go and be like a victim and have these, like, jacked security forces, like TAC-P guys go and, like, scoop them up, like, oh, open chest wound was this guy's wound. So this guy goes, like, grabs him in his, like, giant arms, like, you're gonna be okay. And then this dude that, like, made this TikTok is like, oh, I wasn't gay going into this, but when he told me I was gonna be safe inside his arms, like, oh, it's over. He was so. In that same breath, there's a long road to walk to get to this Ultraman thing. I'm not gay, but, like, Ultraman looks like he's fit. Ultraman looks like he's, done some, like, he could protect me. I think I'd let him smash. I think I'd let him smash. Edo, probably not. He looks kind of creepy. I'm getting, like, Slenderman vibes from him, I was in on, like, a tie. I don't really like that. Yeah, so I'll pass on him. Back to the Future, you're not really going to boink your car. Your DeLoreans, I have the whole set. Although there was one guy that wanted to marry his car, and I'm not gonna lie, if I had a '67 Chevy Impala, I might, tell by the boards. That's a no. There's nothing there. All right, Batman Black and White. Oh, girl, they're. All right, we'll go with Series 1 first. No to most of them, but Eddie Riso, like, it probably wouldn't matter whether I wanted to or not. If Eddie Riso wanted to smash, I could take on Becky Cloonan Batman, and maybe the Todd. Joey M looks like he's pretty jacked, but Eddie Riso, oh my god, if that dude wants some, he getting some. Ain't nothing that I'm gonna do to stop it. I'll do two more of these seasons, and then I'll get to comments. Out of the Series 2, all right, that's a straight up no for the Batman and the Joker and the Dick Sprang the Joker. But the first appearance of Jim Lee the Joker, I'm not gonna lie, you don't want to stick your boink in crazy, and you don't want to let other crazies stick their boink in you. But first appearance of Jim Lee the Joker, I might let him smash. I might just because, it's professional courtesy. Oh, the next one is easy. It's a straight no for Penguin. It's a straight no for Amanda Connor and Dick Sprang Batman. Those Batman, no. But Harley Quinn, oh yeah, 100% smash. I'm going to end it on that high note. 100% smash. That is, all right, let me get to comments here. Jack Long said, "What's up, Randy? Sorcerer's Hat or Steamboat Willie? Smash or pass, or to buy? I don't know. Maybe Steamboat Willie for the the ultra rare for buying, but for smash or pass, I'll pass on Steamboat Willie. The hat, maybe, I don't know. Like, if it would help science, maybe, yeah. Dominic Sizamak says, "Hey Dashy." I'm just calling Dominic S because Simzak. Dominic Simzak says, "LMAO, Baneri and Snorlax, Big Pog, Poggers." Yeah, so I think Whalelord can breed with a Skitty, and for those of you that do not know what a Whalelord or a Skitty is, I'm going to show you. Okay, Whalelord is a giant Pokemon. Let's go to Bulbapedia here and see how much this dude weighs. Okay, hidden ability. No, I don't need that. I don't need that. Biology. Okay. What is this Pokedex about to tell me, though? I don't care that I can dive 10,000 meters. All right, game data. Here we go. Is it... Okay, Pokedex entries. Why is it not giving me a thing? And so why is it not saying it's weight? I don't care. I just need to know the weight. All right, I'm going to Google Whalelord weight. I don't have any of his cards present. 877 pounds. This is a monster. This is an animal. This is a monster. Whalelord. Wait. Okay. So let me do. Let me just show you what Skitty looks like. This is an innocent cat. Look at how happy this guy is. If you think that for 1 second, Skitty, which is 2 feet, weighing 24 pounds, is about to take that giant Whalelord, you know what I mean. Now, why does that happen? I don't think that should be a thing. But as you say, Baneri and Snorlax. Oh my god. Ginferno's laughing. Donna says, "Big Smash." Just says, "Dude, what is this?" This is, it's my show. It's what I decided to do. I don't know why I went there. I have clearly a bunch of other people that I didn't go with yet. So Gary O saying, "Let's get this bread." Ethan Youngberg says, "Hey Randy, what's going on, Ethan? Hope you're doing well." Nomad NFT says, "Let's go poop." What Nomad? Sinfomalo says, "Finally, NFT Smasher Pass. I'm tired, but I gotta see this. Time for some coffee." All Jack Gaming says, "This sounds fun." Yeah, it's a fun game. Ginferno, howdy. Michael Santiago says, "How you play?" Well, I kind of explained it. You go and you see Smasher Pass. Alan Montes, giving me that dab. How you doing? It is getting hot in here, and it's so weird. The temperature. Creepery Banana says, "Hey boss, when NFT to Omi?" Probably Q3. I'm gonna hope Q3. I'm gonna get some of the rest. Oh yeah. Chicken quesadilla. Taco Bell. I ate most of the rest of it before I was on. But I get some good stuff. Omi Utility, as far as Omi Raffles, probably Q2. I hope latest Q3, and then Omi to NFT Q3. Hopefully Q3, if not Q4. Sinful Wild says, "New E2 update, nothing significant, but now bidding hub. Heck yeah." I touched on what Shane said in my video this morning or this afternoon, however you want to play it. It was good. It was good. I really liked it. Michael Guzelian says, "Hey Randy, looking to dive into more Omi accumulation. Is 0.002 Omi a steal, given where they're at right now, or do you anticipate more major FUD causing this to go to 4 zeros again?" What would I do? If I had... Remember those old New York Lotto commercials, if you're in New York? If I had $1 million, I'd be rich. They would say, like, those things. If I had $1 million, I'd buy you your car or something. I don't know, it was a crappy commercial, but and it stuck with me, so I guess it wasn't that bad. I would... If I had any amount of money, I would buy more at 0.0029, knowing that it could go to 0.0019 or 15. Like, 3 zeros probably not. I don't think Wales would let it get down there. Because again, if I had, let's say, $10 million, and I put in, 20,000 today, 50,000, and it keeps buying as it goes down, because I know where this is going in the future. And, excuse me, if it gets down to 0.0025, I'll buy a little bit. 2.2, buy more. 2.0, thinking that that's probably going to be the support. Let me buy a lot there. If it keeps going down, I'll buy more. I'll be buying more as it goes down, because again, this is not a project that's like in trouble. This is a top 10 grossing app. It's making buku dollars, and the Omi utility right on the cusp of it. So I would buy now, knowing that it could go lower. Sinful Miles says, too many people brag and then get themselves caught. Good point. Good point. Hard Time Philly says, that guy was a troll doing April Fool's joke, I think. I don't know. I couldn't keep up with all the technical jargon because that's not my forte. But the guy seemed to know what he was talking about. Again, he could throw he could throw anything out at me, and I'd be like, oh, maybe that's true, maybe it's not true. I don't know. It's like cars. I'm not really good at cars either. So who knows? I don't know why this is refusing to cooperate with me there. Okay. Milham's, what up, Chavez? Yo, what up, Milham? Joe says, yo, Randy, how much Omi you have again? Just bought another million. Get it? I have 130.1 million Omi. So it's a lot. But congrats on buying another mill. Sinful Mile says, someone could send you a sus NFT. That's true. They could. Which at that point, I don't know if there's something to say there that, oh, you could send it back. Oh, sweet. So if you can do that, I mean, if they send you something, I don't see why you could not send it back. Also, everyone comment nice down below, because we burned 69 million Omi today. Nice. Again, when this is low, seems to make sense. Moving on here. Oh, actually, hang on. All right, moving on. Joe says, does Dr. Profit work for Veve? I don't think so. I think he just I don't think he works for, I think he is just again, I don't think he works at all. I think he's like an old crypto, like Bitcoin, like millionaire. I think 100 millionaire. I think he's worth 9 figures, not more. And he made a tweet in December saying like, hey, this is what he thinks is going to happen throughout this year in 2022. And he's saying like, I think, he thinks that these things will happen. But then it's like number 6 or number 7, where I was like, I don't think that's going to happen. I know that's going to happen. So I don't think he works for them. I think maybe because, he's so rich and crazy and powerful, maybe the team's like, oh, hey, we might be doing these things. And then he kind of teases it to us. I don't know, unless he's just like a crazy person and he just, it's like, oh, no, I don't think he works for Veve. I think that he sees Veve as just one of the best investment opportunities of our time. I have his notifications on for tweets. I don't really see him talking about any other project, which, other things are good, Terra Virtua, Illuvium, all things that are very promising, and, Earth 2, which I love, Pokemon cards, which I love, Tesla, which I love. The only thing I'm really in outside of this is Earth 2. Well, moving on. Gary O says, Loki rocks. Loki does rock. Loki rocks my socks. I saw these really cool socks at Target. I didn't get them, though. After taxes. Cameron Talbot says, hi, Randy. $1 billion in revenue this year. Do you see short-term, say the next year, that collectibles will stall in price growth? There's more items coming on the market. Good for people new to Veve. I think 1 billion is a little conservative, but I also think that, again, when you have, well, not again, like I said in the video before, when you have something like these NFTs that go and are being botted and the bot accounts get caught, if you have $1 million worth of NFTs in an account and that account gets banned, well, they've said multiple times what they do with it. You can still enjoy those NFTs in your showroom. You can't transfer them. You can't sell them, but you can have them there. Then what? All of those things, $1 million worth of NFTs are suddenly taken off the market. They might as well be burned because you can't move them, you can't sell them, you can't transfer, you can't do anything. Maybe you can burn them when the time comes, but yeah, no, that's it. You can. Those are taken off the market. never to be seen again. Now, can they take those from you and use them in a giveaway? Maybe? I don't know, though. It's, ow. Ow. Yeah, I don't know. We shall see. And so then you go and say, well, yeah, so as that happens, more and more collectibles are taken off the market, and more people are coming into the market. Now, do I expect this Gary Basement thing to blow up? I mean, any artist potentially could, and yeah, their stuff would, but... Okay, do I expect, what were those bear-like things? They were monsters with, like, eyes, and they had, like, chips and... Whatever they were, I don't expect many of these things to blow up. You know, like the serial killers, probably not. Like, something like that, probably not. But any Marvel or Disney character? Yes, abso-heckin-lutely. Things will go to the heckin' moon. DC as well. Yeah. Loki's, I think, also. You know, just my thing. Jack Long said, "Sup, Randy? Sorcerer's Hat or Ultra Steamboat Willie?" I saw that before. I think I answered that before, too. But I'll answer again. Probably Steamboat Willie to buy. But if we're doing the Smasher Pass on Steamboat Willie, I guess smash Sorcerer's Hat. Dominic says, "Hello, Dashy." Oh, yeah. Alright, so I read some of these. It says Dashy Smasher Pass. Well, me and Dashy have an understanding of... We wouldn't do that. It'd be like how Natsu in Fairy Tail explains about eating his own fire. It'd be like eating Happy. I can't smash or pass on Dashy. Complicated relationship. Your local scalper says, "What did I just join into?" Well, you joined into some fun. That's what we are having. Dominic says, "To be honest, mate, Santa, that a big blue chip." Santa is... I mean, again, I just recall that Fairly Odd Parents episode where he goes and he get all of the fairies lend him, like, they raise their wands and then they lend him their magic for, like, the day of Christmas Eve. And Timmy gets a bright idea to wish for Christmas every day, which is, like, redonkulous. So then Santa has to go and make these, like, crazy toys that nobody wants because he, you know, has to be creative, and the fairies don't get their magic back. It's all a thing. But Sinful Wild says, "Lucius Malfoy Kane, Smasher Pass." I mean, I think the hole's too small. I can't even put a finger in there. Like, I can't even. So, that's a pass. That's a pass. Lucius Malfoy, though? Daddy Malfoy? Probably not. He's an evil guy. Helena Bonham Carter, though. Oh, my God. Helena Bonham Carter. What was her character? Bellatrix Lestrange? All day. All day. 2 thumbs up. Ethan Number says, "Yeah, this is way better than I was expecting." Jennifer says, "You'd get the Santa from Bad Santa." Oh, God. Is that Billy Bob Thornton? Bad Santa, Lauren Graham plays, like, a girl that he's with, and Lauren Graham is one of my crushes that I had for, like, almost 20 years now. She is, like, perfect. I love her. Or was Michael Santiago's laughing. Inferno says, "I got dibs on Harley Quinn." Dino Lang, what's going on? Says, "Do Rewind House of Cards, Smash or Pass." All right, Dino, for you, the Eggman. Let's go on with the Rewind cards. Let's see what we got here. House of Cards. All right. Anne Boleyn. I don't really know about her. Oh, Henry VIII's second wife. Okay. A devout Protestant. She was key in breaking with the Catholic Church and starting the Church of England. She refused to become his mistress and demanded she became Queen of England. She was executed. Oh, wow. Woman's hardcore. I don't know if I'm necessarily attracted to her, but to say that you could have been, you know, Eskimo cousins with King Henry VIII, although he had issues, man. I don't know. I'm going to pass. I'm going to pass on that. Emmeline Pankhurst, the leading British women's rights activist who led the movement to win the right for women to vote. She helped the women's social and political... Okay, so I would say smash because this girl's getting stuff done. This woman is getting stuff done. But you know, someone who's like really big into like women's rights, she probably wouldn't want to smash me, especially because you know I'm also brown, and in the 20s, I feel like you either being with a white person or you're just not being with anyone. Again, that's how I feel like life was 100 years ago. Dare I say? So I'm gonna leave that up to her, but I would probably smash Frida Kahlo. Not the historically not that good looking, but when Selma Hayek played her, honestly, I do even the not good looking version of her. I'd do it. I'd smash her pass. Yeah, total smash Frida Kahlo. Harriet Tubman, again, look at that weapon that she got. What weapon does she carry? A boom, that giant hand cannon. I think she'd be like, "Oh, yo, Chavez, you getting this?" And I was like, "Oh, all right, fam." Um, oh God, she won 13 missions, rescued at least 70 enslaved people, including family and friends. She's smart. We would have a good kid together. I would smash. Yeah, I'd smash. Joan of Arc. Okay. Peasant girl who lived in medieval France during the Hundred-Year War with England, age 19. Oh, that's late. She was captured. Oh no, burnt at the stake. Oh, honestly, 19's a little young, man. I don't. I'm gonna pass on that. That's not. I don't think. And I get it. Well, like back in the day, you know that people were like getting married and having kids at like 12 and 14. Like I get, but yeah, that's I've only dated two women in their 20s the past like 12 years or so. The rest have been 30s and 40s, and you know a couple girls were like 50 when we had ended things. But yeah, that's a no for me, dog. Mulan, kind of badass. Excuse my language. But how old is she? Also, I don't know. I feel like, well, at least she didn't die at 19. She got to live a while. Yeah, courageous person. I mean, if she served in the army and did like boss girl things, yeah, I'd say smash as long as she was, you know, old enough. Pocahontas. I feel like my Inca Indian and her American Indian, Native American, whatever you want to call, she wants to call herself. Clever, brave young woman who served as a translator, ambassador of leader own European power. This content may potentially trigger seizures for people. Okay, was that not on the rest of them? Well, also it says young. Yeah, I feel like I remember that. Like reading that, like yeah, the person that like tried to wed her was like 40, and she was like really young, like 16. I don't know if she was like 30, that's fine. If she's like in a teen, all right, let's anyone like 24 and younger, I'm gonna probably pass on. Okay, Elizabeth, Queen Elizabeth. Yeah, I've never been with a queen. I don't think I've ever been with royalty, so I'd say smash, because she's the most powerful and educated woman of her time, and she wouldn't even marry a man, but it didn't say that she wasn't a little promiscuous every now and then. You know, woman's got needs too. Yeah, I'd say smash. I'd smash Queen Elizabeth. So yeah, that was the Dino. Everyone shout out to Dino Lang for the request. Nisa Games says, "Hey brother, how's it going, dude? What's going on, fam? I hope you're doing well." Says, "It's 1 year today since I found your channel, and next week I will be 1 year in the Meow Gang anniversary." Oh my god, you deserve something special for that, Nisa. I don't know what. Message me something that you want me to shout out, like in tomorrow's video or today's video, because it's like 16 minutes away from tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'll be holding you tight. That was weird. I don't have ribs there. That high. Dominic's laughing. Tucson Club says Disney lenticulars are the sleeping giants. I think they're really cool. I really like them. A lot of layers in that. Keep telling people, a lot of layers. Glad I got the set. The VV Zombie says, what did I just walk into? VV Zombie's laughing. Omi Panda says, evening. Howdy. Tucson Club says, Hero unopened packs at 370. Damn. Michael Santiago says, you think it will go higher? Oh, what are you even talking about? I don't know if you're talking about the lenticular cards. Yes, 100%. Or he's talking about the packs. Probably. Tucson says yes. Tucson has 10 packs. Pretty sure I have the good ones. Are you gonna open them, Tucson? Are you gonna sell them? It says I have done remote viewing work for the government. Ooh, secret. Meow meow meow. So you have secret clearance as well. Another man of culture. Michael says only got one. Ophelia. Tucson says I thought I could buy two, but I loaded 500 just in case, but mainly for the later rebounds or secondary. Just says, did you open any good ones? Michael has not opened yet. JOC.com says, what up, Randy and Veve fam? Yo, what up, fam? Every time I see your name, it sounds like Joyce, and JOC. Like, I have this friend Joyce that I served with. He's a dude. His last name was Joyce. I know he's got a girl last name, but yeah, he's a cool dude. I used to have him on Snapchat. I always wonder about him. Like, what's he doing? He used to have a Facebook. I don't think he answers it though. No, I think he deleted it. He deleted it. I don't even know if he's on the Snapchat. Does he? I don't. I'll see if he can view the story. I don't think. Oh, he did. Look at that. Look at that. It's Joyce. Joyce up there. That's Joyce. How do I message him? Okay, I'm gonna go. What up, Randy and Veve fan? I'm gonna message him a picture. For some reason, this reminded me of you. Cause your names are similar. Let me do a. Joyce. Okay, I sent him that. I'll see what he says. I'll let you know. Where am I? Where was I? Okay. Where? Oh, okay. Daigusto T says, hey Randy, Goofy or Spidey 2099? Which one do you think would be better in the long run? Listen, if those Marvel Mighties are gamified, Spidey 2099, easy. I mean, Spider-Man in general. Now, granted, that's not a Peter Parker one. There's 4 first appearance Spider-Man, though. You have the Peter Parker one, the crazy expensive to the not so expensive. You have a Peter Parker one, you have a Ben Reilly one, you have a Zombie Hunter Spider-Man one, which is also Peter Parker, and then you have a Miguel Ohana, some Mexican-Irish guy. Yeah, he's a mix. And I don't... there's a lot of different Spider-Men there. And you got Spidey Gwen also, Spider-Girl, there's a lot of first appearances. It's only one Goofy, and it's the only Disney secret rare. Right now, anyway. If Marvel Mighties is not gamified, I might say Goofy. I might. Oh, where was I here? But in the long... yeah, I'll still say the Goofy. Inferno says, I think I just smashed an ice cream Snickers into my mouth. It was gone so fast I don't even remember eating. SpongeBob, who ate my candy bar? And he's like, you just ate it, Patrick. He's like, oh, I want... Like, so SpongeBob offers it to him. He's like, you ate my candy bar. I was like, here, take mine, Patrick. Like, you ate yours. This is mine. It's such a good episode. They stole a balloon. They're on the run. They're on the lam because they stole a balloon on Free Balloon Day. That was hysterical. Moving on here. Michael Sandiego says, what do you think about Frida Kahlo? I really love art, and the type of art that she did was like painful and beautiful and barbaric, and it was good, and I would have loved to be like just to be with someone that famous. I don't think I've ever been with someone that famous. Right? Probably not. I mean, maybe if I was with them, I probably got with them before they got famous, but I don't know. I don't think any of my past lovers have gotten fame or stardom, but Lucky Clover says, hey Randy, been on vacay, what have I missed? Oh lordy. I don't know how long you've been on vacay for. I think some great things are coming this quarter. We're in Q2. Happy Q2, guys. Great things are coming. But a lot of people are focused on like, oh, there's bots and one MTL and one of this, like it's coming, and whales don't care. Whales are accumulating as much as they can. Like a Marvel comic #1 secret rare was bought today for like $32,000. That same person bought like 50,000 gems worth of Fantastic Four #1 secret rares like the other day. It's insane. This one person, 80K, like that. Nuts. Dana Marquez says, comment to the moon. Sinful Miles is 140 million. No, I have 130.1. I don't think I even could. If I didn't have a tax bill, then maybe, Bitcoin up to 47K. I don't have any. If I didn't have this tax bill and I sold, I could probably get up to 134, maybe. But that's about it. All right, Joyce just laughed. That's the only thing that he said. Too late. I got a buddy of mine's birthday party I have to go to tomorrow, and I'm not like, I don't think I can. I'm too, what do you call it? Too tired, man. I'm being pulled in a bunch of different directions. Dominic says, nice. Peter Hoy says, nice. Tucson, oh god, I'm dying. Tucson Collectibles says, how do I transfer a Veve collectible to a friend? What you need to do is, you have to have them go and open up their app. And once they do, they have to go to their profile. And then once you get to the profile, let me lower the brightness here. You can go down to, it says like wallet, this and that. And then it'll say my QR code. And then you would have to have them screenshot the QR code and then have them send it to you. So you screenshot the QR code, send it to you, and then you can go to any of your collectibles. Like let's say, my secret rare Spidey 2099. Go there, and then I could transfer. And as I transfer, you could click that. I want to click. And then you could see like, oh, there's me. So and you can scan the QR code. Yeah, that's how you do it. Joe, give me those flexes. Oh my chest still hurts from chest day yesterday. Sinful Model says, don't send it back. The Veve might think you're implicated, like those I accidentally sent 3K to your Venmo. Send it back, please, scams. Oh, maybe. Good point. Tucson Collectible says, where's the transfer? Oh, yeah, I just read that. Me Holmes says, Dr. Prophet is probably a consultant acquaintance of David Yu. There have been pictures of him in Zoom meetings with David Yu. Oh, yeah, I guess that's true. Jane, Block Jane, she had posted a picture of her at Mike A says, Randy, smash Reese. Yeah, of course. So I have this one, the closest I ever got to smashing Reese. Like, I had to live vicariously. Everyone had to live vicariously through me. Where's November? That's Reese. That's me. I'm petting him. Oh, look at that face! Oh my god, look at Reese's face. We love Reese. You gotta love Reese. Gotta love the man. Hang on one second here. I need to go and moving on here. I forget what I was doing. Oh, yes, I remember now, because in the first part of this whole thing that I was in, I did not tell everyone to smash that like button. That'd be super great. Get me up to 50 likes. Superstar. Oh, look, Crypto Rain reaffirms. Go watch that. That was a nice 3 and 18-hour video. I think that was the night we were going and talking about aliens and like space Nazis and Bigfoot. Sinful Mawal says, more smash and pass, please. Okay, I guess I can do some more smash and pass. Let's go to the smash and pass. But who do you want me to smash and pass? I will totally smash and pass, but let me know. Mike H says, smash cheesy gordita crunch. Oh yeah. JOC says, fun. Fun, 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 till the daddy took the T-bird away. Shadow Dog says, I have heaps of serial killers, and you just passed on them. Time for beer. Must be worthy of a small gain once we get this stuff on open market, I would hope. All right, so yes, I passed. Yeah, I'm not going to smash the serial killers. I don't think any of them really do anything for me. Would I let any of them smash me? I don't know. But yeah, that's a pass. But all of the artists have a potential to go and go viral. Some of these artists, obviously, you have to be at least a decent or at least smallly well-known artist to be able to go and get partner with Veve and to have your NFTs on their app. But when we get to OpenSea, when we get to Coinbase NFT, GameStop Marketplace, whatever, Immutable X, there's a chance that any one of those artists could blow the F up and just get huge. Just get Brendan Z is probably going to hope that it's the Ghost Bears, Luke Chu. I love him. I hope he does as well. But yeah, a lot of people think that at least one of the artists will blow up, and it could be the artist that does the is that Ron English? Yeah, he does it could be the one that does the serial killers. Brandon Jacobs says, Randy, are you buying? If once the tax thing gets taken care of, yes, I will buy more on me. Sinful says, Bane statue in the box, smash or pass. Vote. I would let him smash me. I don't think I would. Yeah, I don't think you could penetrate anything on that man. That man is just giant. Just a giant dude. Mike Hates says Taps trade smash. Taps might actually watch this. So, me and Taps, we had that moment pass. I'm not gonna say we had that moment. That we shared a hotel room together for 3 nights, and nothing had happened. If it would have happened, it would have happened already. So it didn't. It didn't. He's a good-looking boy, though. He's a good-looking man. Tucson Collectible says, my sub 1K Goofy lenticular was a score. Damn right it was. Love Goofy. Love those things. Sinful Miles says, Smash or Pass Pixar Pals. Okay, all right, I'll do that. Smash or Pass Pixar. I think one's a car. But yeah, I'll do that. I'll go to the drops, and I'll go to the Pixar Pals. All right. Mike Wazowski. That's a pass. That's a pass. Woody. My favorite deputy. Voiced by Tom Hanks. I don't really see Tom Hanks as like a sexual creature, but Woody, I don't know, he's got the holster. If it was Jesse, I'd be like, yeah, that's fine. But Woody, I can't do it. I can't do it. Lightning McQueen. I can't do that either. I can't. I don't see that as the house. Now, the house is like not just any house. It's a house that old people lived in. That's a pass. It's a pass. Edna Mode. So I want to say no, but if I smash, then there's a chance that she makes me an awesome superhero outfit. So I will smash on the contingency that I get my own superhero outfit. Like I don't want to, yeah, that would be the thing. I would just, grin and bear it and be like, yep, this is fine. This is fine. Mike 8 says, Bowser Winter Jacket, smash or pass? I don't know. I haven't watched this in a couple weeks. I'm going to pass it for right now, but if it's clean, maybe I'd do a smash. Tucson says Frida is a very hot card. She looks great in the card. She looks like, in the card, she looks like a beautiful heckin' woman. But let's see. Frida Kahlo, not in the card. That's a Helga G. Pataki type unibrow there. But I'm not gonna. I'd still probably say yes. I'd still probably, yeah. That's yeah. It's like one of the most famous women artists. Again, not the most, but one of the most. Alan Montes is laughing. Noble Bass says, "What did I just join?" Mike A says, "Birdo, strong smash?" Question mark. So Birdo is like right out of the egg. which apparently Yoshi is okay with. I don't know how dinosaurs do their thing. I'm gonna say, I mean, that you got that. No, I'm definitely pass. Definitely pass. I had to think about it, but it was a fleeting thought. It's a pass. Sinful Mama says if it's 18, it's legal. Um, so yeah, who are we talking about? Was it Joan of Arc or whoever was the one that died at 19? It's just weird, man. I don't think I could be with a teenager. Like I get it. It's like it's legal. And now when I was like 13, 15, 16, whatever, like I actually have a story like, and this is why I don't like trust younger people, at least in this aspect, because I had worked at two different animal hospitals. One of which I had when I first started work, like 13, 14. Another of which I started at 16. A couple of the people were having a party, and I went to the party. I was 16. Most of the people that were there were in their 20s and 30s, and there was a girl there that was like, oh, we were talking, and I was like, oh, how old are you? And I was like, oh, I'm 19. Because if I would have said I was 16, oh, little boy, you're so cute. See ya. So I said I was like, and then she's like, oh, okay, and it was 23, and then you know, so like people lie, like any type of if you're under like if you're under 25, that's a again I like older women, like I've always liked older women, um, but yeah, I studied like religiously when I was younger because again I liked older women. Thankfully, I lived in a state where the um age of consent was 17 and older. So on my 17th birthday, I was like, I'm here, and then I still didn't get in older until I was like 19. Good times, good times. But yeah, Jared Sousa is laughing. Tucson Collectible says instead of discussing their achievements, they discuss sexiness, the height of misogyny. Yeah. I mean, we're kind of doing both. Jared says that this is great. Oh my god! See, we talk about this, and then I get these things. I'm going to report that. What is the XZYZ online? Yep, you're going to go out of here. Yep. Okay. Thank you. Can I just remove the rest of them? Okay, removing. Removing. Simple says what? Women are in their prime between 18 and 24. I can't believe you would pass on that range. It's just like they're so young. And like so for me also picture like let's go like personal journey right here. Personal journey is I'm 31. How much have I changed since 3 years ago? Yeah, let's say the 3-year rule. Or let's say 5-year rule. How much have I changed since I was 26? When I was 26, I just got out of the military. Just started like it was such a different place in my life. You're a completely different person. And that's what I don't know, like a college girl. No, I can't, man. That's like they don't know about life yet. That's like there's if you're in the military, that's one thing. Okay, you're embracing the suck that is being in the United States military. You're embracing the suck that whatever you're in, Marines, Army, Air Force, which is the best branch in the world, better than everyone else. Yeah, okay, you're an adult. But if you're like, and granted, you could join the military at 17, but if you're putting your life on the line for your country, you're an adult. You're able to wield a weapon, you're able to go, whatever, you're an adult, that's fine. But a lot of, I'll say it, people from like 17 to like 22, 20, like, you're still a kid. Like you haven't gotten kicked in the face yet. I mean, most of them. A lot of people, there's exceptions where like, oh, hey, my parents died when I was younger. I had to like raise my kid sister or kid brother, whatever. And they grew up early. Oh, okay, you're an adult. You know the tragedies of misery and woe that life has to throw to you. But I don't know. Like people in general are stupid, and younger people are even stupider. Like and I just can't. And adults are stupid also. I'm sure at some point at this night, someone's going to take a clip, be like, oh, Randy Chavez out of context. There is I can't, man. It's just like, and I don't want to like be like, oh, I'm so smart, I'm so great. Like I'm not. Every single person I get on the podcast is smarter than me. I just have a couple of things I'm good at, like pattern recognition and sometimes some math. Um, but it's just the life experience that you just don't have. It's too much of a gap that I can't. Now I'm not gonna lie and say that all of them are like ugly and I view them as like pieces of crap. Like no, like you could be beautiful at any age, I guess. But um, yeah, it's just like mentally, I don't think I'd be able to. Yeah, it'd be weird. That's why it'd be a pass. Um, oh my god, this one thing, the online. No, gotta remove all those. JOC says John Smith was supposedly 23, 24 when she was 13. Oh my god. She was kidnapped and met John Smith while held captive. Oh my. Now again, I get it. Back in the day, wind this clock back 500, 600 years. What are the average age? Like, you're probably dying at 40. There's no more, oh, I'm going to wait for someone. Like, no, you're probably dying at 40. So people are probably having kids almost as soon as they're able to 500 years ago. Whatever. But, oh my God, that's, I get it. Different time, different rules, different thing. Like, even as far as like 100 years ago, why did you have to ask? Where did the tradition come from where you had to ask the woman's dad for permission? Now, a lot of like new age feminists will be like, oh, that's just because of the patriarchy and because of, it's always men having to be in control of the woman. And that's where it kind of came from. I mean, you did that because back in the day, again, 100 years ago, because women's main role in the house was really just to cook and clean and just, take care of the house, there really wasn't much of a difference between a 16-year-old, a 19-year-old, 23-year-old. So, yeah, I guess that kind of makes sense. And again, that was only 100 years ago in the 1920s where guys are like, even, I think Elvis met his, like, I was Priscilla, she was like 14. Like, who the fudge does that? Who takes what parents say, like, yeah, my 14-year-old daughter is going to go off with this, like, hot 20-year-old musician that is Elvis. Like, I don't, again, different time. I wasn't alive. Crazy stuff was going on. Blacks couldn't even marry whites. Interracial things were not, like, crazy stuff went on. I don't know. Somebody that's old, please comment down below if you have any memory of this. But yeah, like, I don't know. Like, that's so young. Now, like, I get it. Like, there's been a picture that was floating. It was like years ago. It was like when Ariana Grande was like 22, 24, 20. It was a few years ago, so maybe she was like 25, whatever. There was a picture of her next to one of like the Kardashian sisters, girls, and based on if you didn't know who they were, the looks, oh, you think the Kardashian one is older because she was more of a voluptuous like woman. She was developed and was a full-figured woman. And Ariana Grande in that photo looked like a skinny child. Like, Ariana Grande at 25 looked like she was 16. And that other girl, one of the Kardashians, I forget who it was, looked like she was 25, but she was actually 16. And it's like, so I get it. Every now and then, 400 years ago, but still, like, that's so strange. That's so weird. Like, if I'm old enough to be your dad, not a good thing. Asaya, $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Saying, after Omi Moons, how do you plan to protect your wealth? Do you plan to diversify into stablecoin and stake or stocks? What's your passive income plan? I mean, depends how much it moons. I mean, a lot of it's going to be at $100 million. Let's say we get to $1 in 4 years. 2 to 5 years, but 3 years, let's say. So 2025, we get to $1. Now, most likely by that time, even if we get to 2 cents, 10 cents, I'll sell a tiny bit along the way just to, just to live. But I told my girlfriend, I made a declaration on Facebook that 90% of my net worth in the future will go to charity. Either $90 million if I have $100 million, or 90% of my net worth, in whatever, will go to charity. So for the most part, I'm just going to give it all away. But in the in the interim, if it goes to 30 cents, suddenly I have $30 million. Yeah, probably a good time to take a few off. Take like $1 million, and yeah, I don't know. I guess I'd stake Ethereum, maybe stake something. I'd probably keep with Ethereum. Maybe buy some Cardano. Crypto definitely, but again, that's for growth, really. If you want to, I don't know, Tesla, SpaceX, Illumina, Square, a lot of the companies that are still good. I mean, I'm not including the physical things. Like, I want a bunch of guns. I want a bunch of gold and silver, and and that's just like in case stuff hits the fan. Um, I mean, go. So how do you move that much? If it's the kind of like stuff hits the fan type of deal, I'll just opt out at that point. I don't know. Um, but yeah, I gotta pay for my Cybertruck. Um, maybe staking Ethereum. Again, that's not for growth. That's just for okay staking CRO. I think CRO is a sponsor of one of the soccer or football things. I forget what it is, like a FIFA World Cup or something. Um, but yeah, I mean that's how I would do it. Like right now, I might diversify into more trust wallets because right now, you know, all of my OMI is spread out between 6 different trust wallets and the app. And well, what happens when suddenly instead of like $100,000 per, one give or take, suddenly it's like $5 million per one. Oh, maybe I should go into different trusts. I don't know. I will get more Pokemon cards though. Pokemon cards is definitely something that I'm going to do. Again, that's a store of value. Um, I think that's something that would help as well. Um, Pokemon cards, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and then I would say Tesla, SpaceX stock if that's around, and then Square. Maybe what's that one called in that Elon Musk has? Neuralink. If that has a stock as well, I would probably do that. So there's a couple things just off the top of my head, and again, mostly charity. We got Chatty Boy 98 with a 4.99 super chat. Thank you so much. Thank you, Dunka. Saying, do you think Deadpool Secret Rare and Spider-Man Secret Rare is a good hodl? Oh, 100% yes. 100,000% yes. Says, and what's your price prediction? Um, God, Secret Rare. It depends on what timeline. Comment down what timeline. Like 1 year, 5 years, 6 months, 10 years. Let me know as I go and find them. Gonna find you. Gonna find you. Hide your kids. Hide your wife. Everybody out there. All right. Let's go to Deadpool first. See what he's looking at. Where's my Marvel? Oh, there it is. It's on the other side. We have okay, 1 and 2 years. Okay, so let's do Deadpool first. Now, Deadpool is going to be a big part of the MCU. So if you didn't like Deadpool or didn't want to see him because it wasn't part of the MCU, it was made by Fox, well, you're going to find a butt ton of them now. Let's see what we got here. There are 50 of them for sale. So out of the 1,666, 1 to 60, so 16 is 1%. So 4% of these are on the market. Actually, just above 3%, like just above 3%. Less than 4% of these are on the market. So it's not a lot. The cheapest is $10.95. This in the past has been like $3,700. So, are there any sub 100s? I don't think there are. There's only 50, so I'll number 68. Oh, so close to 69 is $2,900. That is the cheapest sub 100. I would say in a year. If it's at $10.95 now, I don't know, like $6,000, $6,000 in a year, maybe. Again, a lot of people are going to come in, and in 2 years, God, so that'd be April of 2024. In April of 2024, you would have a Jesus, probably over 10. I would say over 10. Yeah. Because again, if you're going to be able to use that in the Viviverse, again, it's 2 years from now, and that yeah, probably five figures. 10K. Um, and then Spider-Man, Peter Parker, Spider-Man, first appearance, secret rare on the blockchain. Oh my God, it's at $26,000. This is so cheap. Literally down 75% almost from all-time high. 44 of them on there, so there's less than 5% of them on the market. Because I had 1,000 of them, so this is, I don't know, in a year it gets back to 100,000 easy. 2 years, a quarter million to 400,000 maybe. This is again, if Bored Apes, which mean like nothing, get on the blockchain and they get that so much, like the first appearance spot, yeah, this is stupid. This price is insanely cheap. I don't even know if there's a sub 100 on here. There's number 81 for 65,000. Less than 3x. So, all right. So maybe that's, a little more proper. I don't think the sub 100s right now are worth it. In the future, yeah, absolutely. But fudge. Glad I sold my Spidey when it did. Where was I? So yeah. I think those are great holds. Those are very, 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 very good holds. Where was I before the super chats? My Kate says Golden Girls and Mukbang. All right, so Golden Girls. Betty White, R.I.P. But even they were, I think, Rue McClanahan. Well, who was the one that was like very promiscuous? Let's see, Golden Girls cast. It wasn't B. Arthur. It wasn't. It was Rue McClanahan. Like obviously, okay. This kind of, I mean, that's the only one that I'd probably smash. The rest of them definitely pass, but that one maybe, I mean, she was a little past her prime. Golden Girls, okay. No, I want images. I mean, even yeah, they were old, man, even back then. But if it had to be one of them, like I feel like that probably, like, if I had to, probably that one. Anyway, moving on. Nisa Games says, "Just tell me you love me." I love you, Nisa Games. I love you, fam. Sinful Mom says 16 minutes away from tomorrow would make a good song or movie name. Yeah, it would. Good band name too. It's 12:18 now. Mm-hmm. General 69 says there's 2 minutes to midnight by Iron Maiden. Close enough. That's a good point. JOC.com says, "Oh hell yeah, Joyce sounds like a great guy." Yeah, dude, Joyce is awesome. He's his story. He was in like this TAC P, like Battlefield Airman type of thing. Got hurt, like rolled like his ankle, did something, so he had to wash out. And in the military, if you're going for a job and like you fail, it's called washout. And it's not like he couldn't do it. He just got hurt and he washed out into my career field, 2T2 air transportation. And it was so he was super fast. He was a really good runner, super fast. Wasn't crazy strong, but he was super fast. Like could run like nobody's business. And he failed a PT test once because he just cramped up. And the commander's like, "How did you fail?" He's like, "Cramped up." It's like, don't do that. I don't know. Jeff Aben, thank you so much for the super chat saying, "See my tweet reply that I also want the Chevy off Supernatural and I also have a Cybertruck pre-order. We are car brothers. Hashtag Straya." Okay, let me read that in an Australian accent. Hang on, mate. I need some water for this. See my tweet reply that I also want the Chevy off Supernatural and I also have a Cybertruck pre-order. We are car brothers. Hashtag Straya. Oh my God, I love you, man. I love you. I love you so much. Let's see that tweet reply. Is it my tweet reply? Is it? Okay, hang on. Let me go to my notifications. Oh, I don't even have to go to notification. I just go to my profile, go to my tweets and replies. Left, pretty heavy news. Okay. Video on this. Oh God, why am I? Oh, it didn't update. Okay. So I commented, was it Jeremy Padawer's thing? Good answer. Vision from MCU. Jesse Ventura. Jesse, the body. Yep. So, Jeremy Padawer says, "What's your dream car?" I said, '67 Chevy Impala. Getting a Cybertruck next year, but damn, I've been wanting that Chevy Impala for a long time. Oh, you had the reply there also. Okay, so let me go in. Here's the reply. Oh, Contender says, "I knew I liked you, Randy. Been longing for the car off Supernatural for years, and I have my Cybertruck pre-order too. Carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are." Oh my God, great times. So yeah, thank you, Senor. You are my homie. Where was I? The Bevan. Okay, let me do a follow. Okay, great times. Thank you so much. Yeah, I actually pre-ordered two. I had one pre-order that I did, like early 2020, and then there was a time where it was the full self-driving that you could order was $7,000. So the car itself is like $50,000, I think, and then full self-driving, if you got that with it, you could lock the price in at $7,000. So I did. I was like, okay, it's only $100 down. I did it for one company. Let me do it for the other. And I did it. And now I think full self-driving is like $12,000. So my car already appreciated $5,000. I haven't even gotten it yet. I could probably sell it and just give that person $1,000 off. How much is Tesla's full self-driving? Oh God, I went, Google corrected it from how much is Tesla's full self-driving to Tesla full self-D. All right, I'm gonna go to Tesla's full self-D price. Subscriptions. Nobody cares about subscriptions. I mean, that's a big moneymaker for Tesla, because if they're based on subscriptions, they get that rolling money in every single month, which is nice. Yeah, it's $12,000 right now. But that'll be $30,000. That'll be $50,000 at some point. The full self-driving. Why? Because you're going to be making $30,000. You could buy the car and make $30,000 a year by just going out and sending it out as an Uber, as a ride-sharing network. It's going to be insane. Absolutely bananas. So that's definitely what I'm going to do for income as well. Live off my Cybertruck stuff. Where was I beforehand? Yes. It was Mike 8 says, "Randy C, wet hair right out of the shower, smash or pass." I wish I had this photo, but there were photos of me. Like, I can show you guys photos. Not when I got out of the shower, but maybe I can. Hang on, let's go to some Snapchat memories. Oh, these are going way back. Actually, let's go to, had to be in 2020, right? Yeah. I might get demonetized for the volume, so I won't play the song, but I'm not gonna cry, won't give you what you want, 'cause I look way too good tonight. I'm all out of salt, tears are running dry, won't give you what you want, 'cause I look way too good. Yeah, I thought I looked pretty good there. Oh God, I don't know if you saw that last one. I didn't know Snapchat would do that. Apologies if that became a thing. And then there was, all right, let's go way back. Let's go back to the beat. I went, like, again, this was when I was younger. That was only 2020. It was only like 2 years ago. But, oh my God. I was such a, like, I was such a beefcake at that one. That was 2017, right? I don't even know if it says. But yeah, that was insane. I was at I was just at the gym there. I think why isn't my hair like this anymore? Like, this wasn't that long ago. But oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm strolling down memory lane. I'm feeling myself. Man, also, all right. There was one thing that I wanted to show though that is not. Um, I don't know where it was. It was. Oh yeah, it was pretty much right out of the shower. That is just more. I think I was sending that to the girl I was kind of dating at the time, but not really dating at the time. Um, ooh, can't show that one. Yeah, so that was that. Comment down below if you thought that was a little weird. Um, I'm going to move on here. Ooh, I got a text message here. A word from the team. Did Vivi just? Oh, okay. So Vivi just tweeted saying, "First, thank you for your ongoing support. Vivi was built for collectors by collectors, so we get as frustrated as you do when we see bad actors keeping coveted pieces out of the hands of passionate fans. Although we have made significant strides in blocking bots and disabling some of the most prolific offenders, the effort remains a game of whack-a-mole." So overuse the analogy. With recent uptick in activity, despite disabling gem transfers and announcing KYC, it is even more clear that the brazen attempts to manipulate our drops and secondary market needs to be met with more drastic measures. As such, we will be taking the following measures. Uh-oh. Market listings from disabled and confirmed bot accounts will be removed. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, you have to know which ones are, but okay. This has been a legal gray area until recently, but we now feel confident that this will go a long way toward a healthier secondary market experience. Okay. All right. I can dig it. 2. Collectible transfers are now temporarily disabled until we are able to implement. Oh, no. Collectible transfers are now temporarily disabled until we're able to implement overall KYC and or other market listing thresholds such as minimum number of held collectibles or time account that has been active. Okay, all right. Before I get into that, I need to go to Veve app and check something. Wow. Okay. Let me go to the market. Like, can I? All right. Let me try to buy something real quick. What can I buy? I'll buy a comic for like $5 or something. Okay, Deadpool comic. Buy now. Okay, so you can still buy in the market. I just bought something for $5.70. Um, so you can still do that. Um, right? Yes. Okay, I have two of these now. Now I have two Deadpools. Excuse me. Okay. So, so you're not able to transfer collectibles anymore. So if I wanted to, wow. So you really like even now, like if you can't transfer gems, that's no problem. Nobody is transferring gems like it's $300 $500 per day. It's not a lot. So what you would have to do then is it would be a Deadpool comic. Like so, in order for people to still buy off the app, they just say, okay, we cannot transfer you a gem like for escrow, like like a whatever the cheapest collectible is, like a Kripkin or something. So what people are gonna have to do now is say like, hey, buy my Kripkin. Oh, they couldn't even do it. They couldn't even do it. It would have to be. I would have to. Somebody would have to buy one of my collectibles for like, like 17,000 gems or whatever, and then I would have somebody would have to buy that collectible from me for 17,000 gems, whatever it is. And instead of taking a 2.5% fee, you get a 5% fee. Plus, I'm also out of collectible. You know, um, so I don't know how they'd compensate. So I think that would be the only way for us to do any type of escrow. And if I wanted to go and sell my Eddie Riso Batman, and there's no I was like, hey, just give me the money and then I'll transfer it to you because again I'm a public figure. I'm not going to screw you. Plus I'm a good guy. I'm not going to screw you. Well, I'm not able to do that because there's no. Oh wow. Also, that being said, I cannot pay taxes now anymore. Oh man, that because part of the how I was gonna pay taxes was I have an Eddie Riso Batman and I have a Fantastic Four #1 secret rare. Oh no. Oh my god. Help. This is I'd call my accountant and be like, "Hey, no taxes are being paid. I literally have zero money." Um oh, that's a oh lordy. Okay, so let me move on this. Um, where it says, okay, market listing thresholds such as minimum. Okay, so in order to collateral transfer is now temporarily disabled until they're able to implement overall KYC and or other market listing thresholds such as minimum number of held collectibles or time account has been active. So I guess like me, oh, why did I X out of my Veve app? Oh, why is my stuff doing this? Why is my stuff doing that? I've been on the app for over a year and I have 356 collectibles. They're probably going to let me, they're probably be like, all right, Chavez, you're good. You can transfer. So this is the other thing. I'm in a group chat where we play poker for collectibles. Like, oh, you know what? We're all gonna bet we go to Poker Bros, that app, and we're all gonna play a game. We all get like 5,000 chips, and the chips mean nothing. It's whatever. But the winner would get like a common storm or a common comic book, and we would just transfer that. So now we can't play poker because we're not allowed to transfer items. Oh wow. Ooh wee. Oh my god, bots, oh girl, they going hard on this. But yeah, that's really not fair for like new people. How like if you get a new account and like, ooh. Now I mean the collectors in this app, like, oh girl. Maybe we understand that disabling transfers may be inconvenient. Yeah, I'm going to jail. I can't pay the taxes. But feel this is absolutely necessary for the recovery and healing of the community, market health, and the longevity of our platform as a whole. Again, we appreciate your patience through all of this. We strive to make this a truly premium digital collectible experience. There's still a lot of work to do, so we thank you for continuing to believe in the vision. Okay, first thoughts on this. Something needed to be done. One of the ways that this could have been addressed, which it still very well might, is by saying that, again, Hello K laid it out beautifully in that Twitter space. Hey, you know what you need to do? 40%, like out of 100% of the drops that, come out, let's say there's 10,000, 30,000, however many drop, however many, no more giveaways either. Oh, there's no more giveaways either. It's a rip. Anyway, there's a 10,000, 30,000, 100,000, NFTs in a new drop. It doesn't matter. 40% of them, as Hello K said, is very smart, should go to people that are betting Master Collector Program points. 40% of them should go to people that are betting OMI, for the OMI utility, OMI raffle. And 20% should go to people that are, what do you call it? That are just, in the queue, not even smashing that buy now button, that are just in the queue. Now, again, we won't have this probably for a couple of months. They did say Q2, which is now, but we still probably won't have that out in full until the end of Q2, maybe even Q3. But we are supposed to get it this month, or this quarter, I should say, this quarter. And bots won't want to load up collectibles on one app just to get Master Collector points. Because if they do that, and they're loading collectibles on that one thing to get Master Collector points to use their bot, and if they get caught, that's an expensive loss for them. So that's why they wouldn't do that. And I guess bots, to do the OMI utility program, they have to have OMI in there. And, well, if they're willing to burn OMI, sure, they have to spend enough OMI to burn to get that collectible. So let them or not, or they either will, which is great, they're burning OMI, or they won't, in which case, cool, a bot's not getting it. the only thing that they would have is really the 20% that if they're in the queue, it's random anyway, so it doesn't matter. That's a great way that HelloK explained that. Now with this, they still might do that, but with this, I don't know how long it's going to be for. Because I mean, if this, again, like now you can't cash out. Like there's zero way of cashing out now, unless you do the thing like I said, somebody's willing to sacrifice a collectible, like if I have a comic, like Deb. But again, if you do it for a comic, that's $5. Obviously nobody's going to pay $10,000, $20,000 for that. But you have that 8.5% fee. You'd have to do it on something cheaper, like a Kripken or something, or like, okay, so take my New Jersey Kripken, which might be worth like $40. So what somebody would have to do would be someone would have to buy my Kripken for, let's say, 20,000 gems. They get taxed on that, whatever. And then I would have to buy somebody else's thing that they don't care about for, the person that's buying the gems. I would have to buy something of theirs for 20,000 gems. They would have to eat that cost. I would have to be compensated for the floor price of what I had to sacrifice my NFT. So they would have to compensate me that way. You can still do it for escrows. It just gets messy. It gets messy AF. Candace Bevan, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you so much. Saying all Jeff's cars are already self-driving. Unfortunately, I am the driver. I was like, we're waiting for that. Saying hashtag designated driver, hashtag Aussie men love beer. Special NFT incoming. Heart you, Randy. Oh my, I love you guys so much. You guys are so great. I still remember that night, the night of my friend's wedding, where you guys were going crazy with the super chats, and it was with Ty McDonough and Dr. Danielle Mosa. That was the title of that one. We were just talking about life, talking about whatever. Good night. That was podcast number 50, I think, as well. So I love you guys, man. I can't wait to meet y'all when I head out to Australia at some point. I don't know when. It'll be good to meet you guys, and thank you for the special NFT incoming. I don't know if I've received it yet. I haven't checked the MetaMask or anything. Just spoke about this live. Heart extreme measures. Let's see how it works out. Now, Veve, it's like Vive's in this place where they can do no right. Like now, and I say that as like they did need to do something. This is the route that they're taking. But it doesn't matter. Damned if they do, damned if they don't. Like Vive's just gonna take that hit. This one over this live. I'm gonna say the same thing. Extreme measures. I hope it works. So yeah, so that's the other thing, guys. I am I can't pay taxes, so I don't. Again, I will be going to Atlantic City next week. I was going to help fund that by selling. Oh, man, that really puts a damper, because I had those two. Oh man, they're worth like 10, 11 grand each. Obviously on the app, not on the outside. Yeah, this is interesting. This is woo. So we shall see. Where was I beforehand? I forget. Oh God, where was I? Okay. Wes says, when Chipotle mukbang? Mukbang. I don't know. Maybe next week I could try it. Rudy G says, Randy, I heard you are a bot with all those alligators you got. No, it's just the people that pay for it. They usually pay for the fridge. They usually pay in alligators, and I spent tons of money on that. Michael Santiago says, thanks for the laughs. Have a good night, brother. You too. JOC.com. So let me retweet my thing here. Going over this live. Come AMA. Retweet that. Woo. Lordy. All right, so moving on. JOC is waiting to see if my 007 poster and Mr. Fantastic goes for tomorrow's drop. I'll let you know if the plan works. Cheers. Anil says, how much do you think the first appearance Spider-Man, all editions, would be worth next year? All of the editions. So, over 100,000 total. The rare, the common, and the uncommon, they might be worth like 1,000 or something each. Maybe a little bit more. Probably a bit more, but because they already were. The ultra rare, I don't know, 40K. I mean, it was already really high at one point. And yeah, so over 100K, maybe. I think the Spidey ultra rare is like $5. It's really low. It's really cheap. Where was I? Oh yeah. And it says of Peter Parker. Yeah, I got it. Tucson says thank you for the transfer lesson. Cheers. And now, I mean, obviously now we can't do anything because we're, Dino Lang says, Randy, we need another party mukbang Star Wars stream. Maybe we'll do that. We're supposed to actually, Dino. We're supposed to look. I for some reason I thought Doctor Strange was out last week, but it's not. But yeah, we will do that, and I'll make that my Chipotle one. Dino says also good smash or grab. I was hoping to get you with having to pick the queen, but you took it like a champ. I did. Well, Boa says you were sent collectibles by bots too. I was not. No. Who was that? Cavell Anderson was. He was sent collectibles by bots, but I was not. Dino Lang says at West. No. At West. Gotcha. Sinful Mile says Shane smash or pass. Yeah, smash. Shane's a good man. He's a good egg. Chatty Boys, Deadpool Secret. Yeah, definitely. Chatty Boy, definitely good hold. Sinful Mile says he's Lightning McQueen. I can't even say that. That's great though. Sinful Mile says it amazes me still the 35-year-old woman that were willing to book me at 19. Oh, I think he meant bang. But yeah. I remember Danielle saying, and she's in like a Veterinarians After Dark group. She was saying that at the night after we first had our first date, and it's like, I took home a 29-year-old last night because I was 29 when we started dating, and everyone's like, nice, get it, girl. We got a super chat coming from Mirestone Rand saying, cheers, Randy. What are people like Kobe Collects gonna do? I know oh my god, yeah, the giveaways that Kobe Collects is gonna do. Oh man, I hope they rectify that soon enough for people like him, people that do giveaways, and hopefully me, because I really need to get some of this money for taxes. This is, guys, I don't think I can have my party. I wasn't even thinking. Yeah, guys, I don't think I can actually have the party. I have like $50,000 in NFTs, and ouchie wawa. Okay, let me figure that out. Give this a couple of days. The part of that I was gonna go pay for the party also. That's a good point. Yeah. Oh man. Oh lordy. That's good. Oh my god. This is like bad day for Chavez. Dino Lang says smash or pass. Electra! Smash Electra! Dino Lang says remember she's dead because her neck is broken, so that's best time you say smash. I already said yes. Well, she seems to be pretty well animated in the app, so I'm gonna go with that. Charles Delgado says, "Are you into grannies?" Well, so no, because when I think of grannies, I do think of Golden Girls, but I was with this girl Heidi, and she was in her 40s, and she had a kid that was in his 20s, and he had a kid, so she was a grandma, but girl, she was a blonde bombshell. Oh my god. She's I'm sure she's still beautiful. Oh my god. Like she looked sorry. Moving on. I am so sorry I farted. Tucson Collectible says Jake LaMotta. I'm not sure I know what that is. Robert Desmond Warner says Arkansas, baby. Matt Gates. Matt Gates is he's a congressman in Florida, right? I'd let him smash. I wouldn't smash. I know I liked him for something. I haven't read up on anything that he's done in like years, but I remember supporting him back in the day. Aside with that $5 super chat saying, after moons, how do you protect your wealth? Do you plan to diversify in stablecoins and or stocks? Yeah, like I said, Ethereum's good, Bitcoin, definitely, and then yeah, I'll have my Cybertrucks to go and my passive income plan. Yeah, it'll be my Cybertrucks. The Cybertrucks are going to be help with the passive income. Oh, I got a text message from a buddy. Yep, you like that? Okay, good. Moving on. Robert Desmore says, goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Roger Dodger says, secret rare comic today, jumping floors. Dale Line says, do you think Hero could do Pokemon better than Veve? Their app is built around cards. It's pretty nice. I mean, they could do... I don't know, because again, it depends on what... If it's a Pokemon card game, I'd have to see how their system is set up. I don't know if you can on that app. I mean, you can't right now on Veve, so it's a coin flip for the cards. I don't know. For the actual digital collectibles, I'd definitely take Veve. Oh my god, I keep farting. I'm so sorry. Roger Dodger's dividends has went up from 180 to 345 like an hour. Damn, a lot of those went nuts. I mean, good for them. Let me see if people are okay. Yeah, we got Zach Shade says, Dan, trying to give away some NFTs over here. Understand the announcement by Veve official, though. Nice to know they're listening, protecting the app and customers. Yeah, it's a good point. That was a good point. But yeah, we had some some bad luck for some of us. Moving on. Chatty Boy, thank you for the super chat. And yes, Deadpool Secret Rare and Spider-Man Secret Rare, great holds. Deadpool will probably be, I don't know, like $5,000 a year from now, maybe $10,000 2 years from now. Spidey will be $100K probably next year, and then I don't know, like $250,000 like in 2 years. Sinful Mawile says, I think Gemini stablecoin is 12% APY. That's enough. Meet FIRE requirements, which include basic living expenses, taxes, and inflation starting at 500,000 stake. Yeah, you're right. That is consider, assuming that they, oh my god, my back. Oh, there we go. Assuming that they, have the same, what do you call it? The same price, or it goes up. Who knows? Shaji says, yo, Randy, what's good? What's good, fam? I appreciate you too, Chatty Boy. I'm doing okay. A little behind on comments, but I'm trying. Omi Panda says, oh, crypto is in a weird space. With old money coming in, it's hard to tell if we're continuing bull run or a dead cat bounce. Either way, he's stacking Omi. Because long term, I know Omi will pay off. Same here, mate. Jeff Bivan, how's it going? Thank you so much for the super chat saying, see my tweet reply that I also want a Chevy off Supernatural and have a Cybertruck pre-order. We're like the same. I imagine you're white, so you're like the white version of me. I'm the brown version of you. We're like brothers, only closer. And you ever see that SpongeBob episode? Squidward, freak Squidward out. Sinful Miles says, weapon rack, smash or pass? Smash. Smash or pass serial killers all seasons. I think I'm going to pass on all of them. Maybe the Yucky Charmer. Maybe they'll give me gold if I smash them. The golden Yucky Charmer. Sinful Miles says, Tesla Max Prime plus subscription. Gotcha. Yeah, Wubba Wubba got the tweet. Steven Sanchez says, smash that like button. Yeah, Possible BV tweeted. They did that tweet. It was crazy, man. I know I'm like 20 minutes behind on comments, but yeah. Comment down below what you think of my reactions. What's up, Alan Montes? Wubba Wubba. Ken Penguin. Sinful says, I had 2 accounts, and I can't transfer my NFTs. This is bad. I mean, you will be able to eventually. Again, they wouldn't do this unless they knew that, yeah, in the next couple months, you're going to be able to, like, if they did this, and we had no way to cash out for like 6 months, they would reverse that they would reverse that after, give them 2 months for this, and if there's no cash out, any option like transfers or MTL by the end of 2 months, that is not going to be a good time for Veve. Now, for me, it's like I'm not going to say it doesn't matter because it clearly does. Like, I might not be able to pay for my party. I might not be able to, like, again, I could sell Omi, I guess, but I'm not selling Omi. I'm not selling Omi. I was going to sell the NFTs, and now that I can't. So that does affect me, but again, clearly people wanted something done about the bots. Well, they did something about the bots. I mean, they did what you asked. They understood the assignment. Now, maybe directions were unclear and they went crazy with it, but they did something. It's like in that movie John Q, where they can't afford to pay for their son's heart transplant, and then this woman who looks like Michelle Obama, she goes to Denzel, and she's like, "You need to do something," and Denzel's like, "Babe, what you want me to do? We ain't got the money." She says, "Do something," and then he's like, "Fine." So he, again, directions not clear, literally puts chains around hospital doors, shoots the place out. It's like he doesn't shoot anybody, but he's spoilers. He's like, all right, y'all, I'm not. He's like, this is what he's doing. So like, he's like holding somebody hostage, like, I'm not gonna bury my son. And then he's like, give me a doctor, give me a heart. I don't care where it's from. You're gonna do it. And like, when she said do something, she probably meant like commit some credit card fraud, do some of this, like sell your kidney, whatever, to get the funds so that you can you can pay for our son's heart transplant. And he just he went John Q. He went poolside. It's not poolside, but that's kind of what Veve did. Now again, bots. How are bots going to compete with this? I mean, they could still get drops, but to transfer to their main accounts. Yeah, bots can still get drops and they can get gems, and maybe they could say, okay, you know what? They get a drop, and let's say they get 10 collectibles at $60 each, whatever. Spend $600, and then they sell it for $300 each, $3,000. So right now, they spent $600. They have $3,000. Hey, I'll give you these gems for, I'll buy you want to buy gems? Cool. Give me a collectible. I'll pay the 3,000 gems for it. Give me $1,000, I guess. Because they have a collectible, even 1,500, 50% off. They're still netting $900. They could still do that, but do be fishy though. Yeah, do be fishy. I got another super chat coming from Lyndon. It's like, any speculation on when the web platform comes out? So here's the thing. We still have to get the queue. Like the wait times of the queue. Instead of smashing that buy now button, like y'all should smash that like button. Instead of doing that, you're just going to be waiting in line. And they haven't told us when that's going to be. They said Q2. But the web app doesn't come until after that. So when you have that smash, or when you have that queue that comes out, as soon as it comes out, let's say they do that this month in April, it's not going to be 100% queue like right away. It's going to be, hey, we'll do a couple drops in the queue, we'll do a couple drops, smashing that buy now button, and then maybe after like a month minimum, they'll go full queue. And again, the web app, once the web app releases, they're not going to go that smashing that buy now button. So I don't think the web platform comes out until June. Now, it very well could be May. It very well, if they decide, hey, next week we're going to try the queue, we're going to try this, and they do that. If they do that and that comes out like next week, cool. Maybe you can get. I mean, the web app looks clean. It looks really good. But they need to test that out. I think earliest we get it is May, but probably June. Just my opinion. Now where was I? Yep, that was a Veve tweet. Oh god, no, I'm huge. There we go. Mordrick the Collector says, damn, glad I did all my transfers today. Glad you did too. How's this, Randy? You absolute legend. Big news. Hopefully, will be good thing in long. Oh yeah, in the long run, it's gonna be great. In the long run, we're all gonna be laughing at this. Don Gwynn says, yes, you can have yes, you can. You have to use QR code only. I mean, now. I know they said they're stopping all transfers until you're deemed as not a bot. BK Ben says, hey, do you know how many coins are going to be released on the 10th as a VV allocation? I don't know how many, but that should be the last allocation. And again, they haven't liquidated any of that. But it is the last VV coin unlock for that. Ken Penguin says, no more transfers, gems, or collectibles. Yep. Well, Wovis says basically no off-app transaction for now, pretty much. Modular Collector says, I don't think they have shut them down yet, but better hurry. I think they did. Wovis says, gotta sell OMI. I refuse to sell OMI. Like I said, I would rather go to jail for not paying taxes than to sell OMI. Why? All right, picture this. If you weren't in crypto, if you weren't in this, if you didn't have millions of OMI, wind the clocks back like 5 years ago, and somebody says like, hey, would you go to jail for a year for $1 million? I would have easily. I spent 4 years in the military, and I got doo-doo for. I got ridiculously hurt body that I'm trying to get disability for, and yeah, I got doo-doo. A year in jail for $1 million. Sign me the F up. Now, picture this. You know, the $117,000 tax bill split up into four payments, $30,000, you know, for each of them, give or take. Okay, well, what's that going to be? Well, what is OMI right now? $3,000 per million? I'm not selling 10. I'm not. Why? Because that is going to 10x, probably by this year. Again, that's 3 cents. And, you know, $30,000 turns into $300,000. Okay, well, what about when that turns into 30 cents in the next 2 or 3 years? Okay, that turns into $3 million. It goes from 30,000. Yeah, no way, no way. Am I selling OMI for that? I'd rather go to jail because that's going to cost me millions of dollars. If in the future that would cost me millions of dollars in the future. So, no way am I already doing that. Yeah. Where was I? Ginferno says, wonder what's going to happen to my kids' account. I don't think kids can do KYC. There's definitely going to be a way around it. But yeah, it's going to be kind of hard for a little while for them. Well, says no more giveaways. Agreed. JP Tree says, dude, I just read no transfers. Oh my God, I literally was going to transfer a Loki to you. Oh my God. I just needed to confirm your account, but let me know so I can send you once they allow again. Yeah. So JP Trees, I'm ChaviCat5. Wow, you're great, man. If you need to screenshot this or do whatever, screenshot that for now. Actually, that might be too bright. You can screenshot that, and I'm ChaviCat5 on there. If you, but thank you. You definitely did not have to, but thank you so much. Super chat from Milestone Rand saying, encouraged to see sentiment seems very positive on the Veve feed so far for this move. The real Veve community has been strong all along. Moon. Oh yeah, let me look at this. Let me go to the feed. What's everyone's thoughts on the new attempt to stop botters? Definitely want to get some people, contract with each other. But yeah, I agree. That is, I can't believe these things keep popping up. Bad people in the chat. Yeah, like I said, if you go on Reddit is just cancer for Veve community. Twitter is kind of half and half. A little bit more positive, but everyone on the Veve app is like insanely positive. It's really weird how where you get different news from other places that you go. Where was I? Sid Famal says, so will we be able to do double KYC for 2 accounts? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe we can We're not sure yet. They haven't told us. Modular Collector says, never mind, they already shut down transfers, just tried. Oof. Rip. Patsy Weber says, no transfers till full KYC. I think that's the way it's... Oh, I'm going to get so many notifications on this. I think that's the way it might be looking like. Let me reread that. Yeah, so implement overall KYC and or, so it could be and you pass the market listing thresholds, minimum number of held collectibles, or time the account has been active. So it could be both of those or one or the other. Oh, sweet. Okay. Oh no, not brothers. All right, let me X out of the YouTube here on my phone and let me go to Twitter because Alex is speaking in Spaces right now. So I'm curious to see what he's saying. All right, let's see.
Compromising the integrity of the platform. So the decision was made to temporarily disable transfers of collectibles, and further got confirmation just basically today, literally today, about the disabling or the delisting of market listings for disabled accounts. That had been kind of a gray area for us for a while. All those accounts that you see, which is kind of maddening for people to see, like these walls of bot activity in the market, secondary market after the market opened post drop. We were looking at those. We were going.
So I mean, I'm going to be checking out the market to see all of these things being gone.
Activity, but those listings kind of remained as like this weird, as I said, gray area for us to kind of interact those accounts based on the fact that there was still kind of ownership in play.
He seems kind of nervous.
Our lawyer has confirmed that we can delist those, and we will be, but that's going to take just a slight bit of development time. So, but in the meantime, transfers are, in fact, disabled. We will have more information on, the whole stance on multiple accounts. We get it. Again, this is the transferring of collectibles. Disabling is temporary until we get the KYC or other thresholds in place.
Oh man,
but basically, yeah, we just needed to do something after.
No timeline on that.
We had felt confident, obviously, in our security partners' ability to kind of block a large number of bots and nefarious traffic, and we had been doing a decent job of it, but obviously not a good enough job.
All right, so they're recognizing the mistake.
Collective drop was like just a fucking shit show. I'll be quite fucking honest.
And Alex, this is a family show. Family show.
A lot of us were, and that basically just kind of made us pivot in our current path in which we were kind of thinking, all right, well, let's just get the wait list out. Let's get KYC through. But yeah, we had to kind of pivot on that and just say, look, it's not worth even with gem transfers disabled. And after that space this morning where homeboy was basically saying he didn't give a shit that gem transfers were disabled, he was going to work around it anyway. We had to at least do some.
I didn't know that earlier.
Kind of get us into a place where we felt like the integrity of the platform was being looked after more so than it had been.
Gotcha. Appreciate it, Alex. Hey, so guys, I know everybody.
All right, moving on here. Guess they're close to. Yeah. KYC should be close. Going to hear a lot more complaining if they don't know collectible trend. Yeah. I would give them 2 months. If not, then yeah, bad stuff. Modular Collector says do one for you and one for your mom or something. Oh yeah, for KYC. So Anita says you'll have to sell for gems. And sell for gems. Yeah, so it's going to be 5% market fee.
That's...
Okay, he's not talking anymore. Marcelin says this needs to happen. KYC also needs to happen very soon. Agreed. Now, I don't think they would do this unless they knew that things were happening soon. Like, I don't think they would do this. They wouldn't do this with zero plan. Like, heck it, we'll figure it out later. That would make things worse. I think they would only do this if they knew that things could move along pretty quickly.
This, in the last hour or two, right? So we had to put that statement out. Keep in mind that I'm on the West Coast, and the majority of my development team is in New Zealand and Singapore, India, etc. So the time, quite a bit time difference. That said, we consistently already and have been looking at suspicious activity, whether reported from users in our Discord or just from our support and security teams, kind of looking at that activity in the market. And we have been looking at those accounts, and if we find that they are like a root account with multiple accounts funneling collectibles into a single account for, just basically bad actors, we disable those accounts. Now, when we disable those accounts, it's only a temporary fix in itself, in that these bot farms are set up to just set up 20 more accounts, right? So we say whack-a-mole. It sucks now that it's kind of it's shitty and tired, but it is essentially just that. It's you kill 20, 30 more pop up.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And I have a question that before and Link can go there. What about now? We can't transfer genes from A to B. We can buy from.
So they're talking about gems and stuff, and Alex keeps cursing, and I don't want to get demonetized, so I'm gonna bounce from that. So I'm glad that they did something, and I am glad that they are going to take off market listings from people that they know are bots. Like, actually take them off, don't let people buy them. That's really cool. That's really boss. So you're going to see a lot less supply. When they're going to do that, I don't know. Hopefully they do that over the next couple of days. Give it a week or so. I would say give it 2 weeks, and then you might see some really cool things. Collectibles might start to skyrocket. Again, now, a lot less OMI is going to be burned, because now people can't go in, buy 50,000 gems at 600 a pop. It's going to take you like 83 times to do that. But if you go and to get those 50,000 gems. But is that right? Is that math right? Let's check. Let's find out. 50,000 divided by 600. Yeah, 83.3 repeating times. But if that's that's for Apple. That's not Android. It's 350, which is a lot less. Thank you, Candace Bevan says all for the super chat, saying all of Jeff's cars are already self-driving. Fortunately, I am the driver. Hashtag designated driver. Hashtag Aussie men love beer. Special NFT incoming. I love you. I love you guys too. You guys are great. Dubol says turn down for what? Wubba says hope this is at least cause because the botters millions for our trouble. Yeah, I hope it does cost them a lot. Thank you, Wulu. Oh, Candace, love you too. BK Ben says, hey, do you know how many coins are going to be released for the 10th as a Veve allocation? I'm not sure. But again, the max supply can only ever be 312 million, or 312 billion, I believe. So that number won't change. Sun Eater says, Toby's another 2.5% moving up again. Ooh, this is going to be interesting. Sinful Model says, so I think there's a way to fix my strategy. When KYC comes out, I'm going to do double KYC, one with my passport, one with my driver's license. Nice. My Gazillion says, Randy, if OMI utility doesn't happen at all this year, would that make you question if they're actually going to deliver on what they say they are? No. I know what's coming. And yeah, it will shock everyone. Even YouTubers. Wendy Stibalis, Kyle Willson, Veve Las Vegas, Taps Trades, Mars Davis, like everyone that's on my fridge. Maybe no. Everyone that's on my fridge will be shocked by what comes out later this year. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Moving on. Selfie King S says 10-cent party still, or like 0.001 party. Price action is depressing. Again, there's no utility, and we're on no exchanges. Give it time. Milestone Ranch, thank you for the $5 super chat saying, cheers, Randy. What are people like Kobe Collects going to do? I don't. Hopefully they fix this soon. Again, I don't think they would do this unless they had, you know, things going on. Yeah. Sinful Model says they waited till April 2nd, so no one would think it's an April Fool's joke. That's a good point. It's a good point. They waited. Michael Zellius says also, is Omi priced to 4 zeros possible? No, 4 zeros no. Even 3 zeros is very unlikely, you know, because we're at 2 zeros right now. 3 zeros maybe if like if the war between Russia and Ukraine developed into like a intercontinental, like spilling over into Europe and a World War III, then probably maybe can go to 3 zeros, probably. Which again, world wars are a perfect time to buy. Why? Well, if the world doesn't end, you're going to be sitting pretty. If it does end, it doesn't matter. Because if it doesn't end, things are going to go right back up. Invest More says, decent news. Anything to lessen bots is good news. Agreed. Those sees the escrow is dead. It's not yet. It's just made it harder. Something King S says they need to act fast for this Bitcoin rally. Who knows when another bull cycle variant comes or BS variant. Again, they're not concerned about catching a Bitcoin thing. They have to make sure they're not going to rush something just for a Bitcoin bull cycle. Like let's say there's one last leg of the Bitcoin bull cycle that we're on right now. They're not going to rush it. Oh, 69 viewers, 69 likes. Nice. They're not going to rush it and put out a subpar project or a subpar part of a project for this when they could wait and do it correctly and have it even better. Again, they're not going to do that. That's lunacy. D-Bowl says now things are worth what they are worth. Fair point. Kind of. Again, no, now it's really hard to cash out now. You can still do it. It's just costs a lot more. Cows and Zero says, what's good? What I miss? Oh my God, so much. Hopefully I had gone over that over the last 24 minutes that I've been talking here since you commented. Lyndon saying, any speculation on when the web platform comes out? Thank you for the super chat. I would say June. I'd say June it comes out. But yeah, that's a good point. I need to go and take a look at the market here. Seeing what goes on. Let's go to the market. Let's go to collectibles right now. Wow, Ultra Rare Spider-Man's down to 3,800. It's nothing. The Zombie Hunter Spider-Man. Ultra Rare, 410. Ooh. It's going down. I'm yelling timber. Woody's at 195. Oh, the specimens. That's what I was talking about before. Specimens common is at 40. The specimens are like a dwee. Donald and Daisy Duck are at 490. Okay. They are low. Wonder Woman. The commons at 314. Man, that is low. Let's take a look at some of the golden moments here, because I haven't taken a look at them in like a week. Let's say Timon and Pumbaa. Got one of you. 181. It's actually lower than I bought it at 188. Winnie the Pooh. 359. Damn. Winnie the Pooh. What did I buy Pooh at? I bought Pooh at 460. Things are going down. Things are going down hard. Let's take a look at Flounder and Sebastian. See what they're at. 160. Cogsworth and Lumiere. 126. Oh my God. Chippendale. Dude, this is such a good time to buy. 355 for Chippendale. Oh, dude, this is an amazing time to buy. Let's go to the... now let's see what Spider-Man's at. Again, I don't know why you'd sell, because they're so... you can't cash out. So, like, why would you sell? Unless you just want to load up on gems and you're really waiting for a crash. Let's check out the secret rare. No, still at 26K. Let's go to the comic book market, and let's see Marvel comic number 1. The common is 230. Oh, it's actually up. Secret Rare is at 32.7. Not bad. I'm really curious about Fantastic Four number 1 because I have it. Secret Rare 10,900. Not bad. Commons 87. This is good stuff. Moving on here. Sinful Mom says, I thought MLT Cask was gonna come out by the end of the year. Oh, MTL was gonna come out by the end of the year. In Q2, it's a lot sooner. Oh, no, I wasn't talking about MTL. Or maybe I was. I was talking about the web app. Yeah, MTL probably won't be till end of the year. Yeah, I forget where that comment was. But I mean, they're slowly rolling out MTL, so like it is happening. But how long will it happen for? How long will it take to fully implement it out? Only Panda says, a part of me thinks we're seriously underestimating the true value of name brand NFTs long term. There are pics of apes pulling over 100 grand, pulling several hundred grand. Yeah, these things are going to be rocket ship to the moon. Like, actually, people are not ready. They don't know. They don't know. Because again, Disney is not in yet. Like, Disney people aren't in yet. Lyndon says, interesting. Investmore says, you said, hopefully in the next month for a web version. And that YouTube video they posted a couple weeks back. Yeah. But again, that web app they're not going to do until... Because once they implement that web app, there is no more smashing that buy now button. Once they do that web app, it is only the queue, only the wait line. And they haven't implemented the wait line yet because they have to test that out first. So I don't think it'll be this month. So we'll see. See what happens. D-Bull says, hopefully and soon invest more. Ha ha ha, same. I also really have to, my voice really hurts. Lynn says, thank you, I would do it too. Well, says, hoping May is a big month for releases since it became a meme with 10 last year. I hope so. Omi Panda says, my ass to be in jail selling commissary, buying Omi on the low. Oh yeah, make me a cake with a nail file in it so I can escape. Marcel Rand says, encouraged to see the sentiment seems very positive. On the Veve feed so far is the move. The real Veve community has been strong all along. Hashtag moon. Thank you for the super chat, Milestone Ranch. You are my bae. You are so beautiful to me. Can't you see? Oh, wow. A lot of people commenting. 0523 says there'll always be bots. It's not going to change ever. So now instead of them being able to transfer, they'll just buy their own NFT and pay the tax. Oh, that's a good point. They could just buy their own NFT with their gems. Although, then you still couldn't buy gems. Yeah, why would you buy your... No, you're not... How are you going to buy your own NFT? That doesn't make sense. Yeah, because bots aren't going to be able to list. So, Dujacom says, great start. Need to maybe remove listing of bot accounts and... Agreed. Yeah. Emporium shows that they're actually trying. Yeah, they really are trying. Hopefully they implement that KYC soon. I think it is a wise decision on their part. Yeah, so people are really, really feeling them. This is a great move by Veve. Glad I loaded up on gems tonight, says Bless. Interesting. Alright, I'm going to move on to some more comments here. Selby King says, you should have sold at 0.008 to 0.06. Okay. Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. Shoulda, coulda, woulda if you had a crystal ball. Could have sold at 0.008 5 different times. That's how many times we were up there before we went back down, before we went up, before we went down. Gorlomi with a $10 super chat. Thank you so much. Saying, Randy, what if a rich friend with a mutual trust would loan you money for party or taxes with an equal OMI wallet as collateral? You could offer guaranteed interest on the loan in cash or OMI. Yeah, I was thinking about that. Somebody had mentioned on one of my streams, like, oh, hey, me and my wife said we'd loan you the money for the taxes. And I was like, listen, I don't know if I really wanted to do that. Because, like, what I would do is I would in my will, I would give them. I would update my will, and like God forbid if I died, they would get a piece of paper with directions and a location to where one of my trust wallets were, and they would get the seed phrase, and they would get that, however much is equivalent to what I borrowed. Which honestly, one of my trust wallets are about like 20 million omi each, give or take. So even though 10 million omi right now, yeah, let's say that it's so much, that'd be insane. Could you imagine? I die and get 20 million omi. Yeah, obviously that 20 million omi is not worth $100,000 now. It'd be worth like 60,000, or $120,000. It's worth half that. But you have to wait for it to go up before you can sell to do that. Yeah, so but then that I forget who said that, and then that person, like, I was like, yeah, message me on Twitter if you really want to talk about it, and you could brainstorm. But then they didn't, so I was like, oh, okay. And yeah, I mean, I do have a couple of rich friends. I guess I could, but I also don't want to do that. I don't want to, I don't know, I don't want to ask, because that's a hard ask. Hey, can I borrow 100 grand? Like, I mean, the most I ever lent any one person, and this was like a business deal, like full on, notarizations and full on, like, confession of judgments, like just in case that's notarized. It was like $20,000, I think, and it worked out good, but yeah, bad times. Now where was I? But yeah, I'll put some more thought into it. The Bull says, kids account, you can use your identity usually for KYC. Oh, very interesting. Very interesting. Good to know. Good to know. Crazy Dan 420 says, how do you think Marketplace is going to react to the actions taken by Veve team to fight the bots? I think the bots will panic dump now and lower the prices at first, and the market will soar. I think that might happen as well. Yeah, they would panic dump all their stuff, and then they would use those gems, say, like, hey, who wants gems at this discount? I will buy a really cheap collectible for you. Let's say they have 30,000 gems. Oh, this $60 NFT? Buy it for $30,000 gems for you. Just pay me $15,000, and then, oh, what about this? Okay, I'll give you the extra $40, for your collectible, so you can buy another one. Yeah. Moving on here. Where was I? Oh, my body. And then, yeah, market will definitely soar. JP Tree says, got you. I want you, bro. You got me what? I don't know what that meant. JP Trez, what did you say? I forget what you said before. It just transferred Omi. Oh, you got it. Okay, cheers. Thank you for that. In the future, anyway. D-Bull says, don't buy at all people from any bots. They said they will have it shut off ASAP. Yeah, no, definitely. Definitely don't buy from bots. Mickey said, are you from SoCal? No, I'm from Peru, and I live in New York. JP says, it will be cool to get DreamWorks Small Soldiers. Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be amazing. Dude, Shrek. Donkey. Brendan Z says, whoa, this live, Randy. Yeah, what's up, Brendan Z? I hope you're doing well. Sorry, I am 20 minutes behind, but not too bad, all things considered. Funky Cole says, buy the cheap stuff before the delist. Straight out of my bed, saying, hey, Randy and everyone here. Good morning, good evening. Yeah, like, give it a couple of weeks when all of the bot stuff gets delisted. Gonna be insane. Also, I have reported this freaking thing with the, XYZ online like 8 times. So, all right, reported. All right, removing. Omi Panda says, for people worrying about Omi day-to-day prices in crypto, you just have a solid project, you just hold. He did this with many coins, ADA, Ethereum, VET, BNB, etc. You buy in the red. Agreed 100,000%. 100,000% with it. Straight out of my bed. Says, Randy, do you think hoverboards will be rideable and interactive? I hope so. I hope that that's something that will happen because I want it to. I like those things. I don't have them anymore. I will get them back at some point, though. Dagusto T says, this is the hardest time for Veve. As a software company worker, I can imagine what they are going through. ... Current situation will destroy most of the small size companies, so I would really suggest we don't push things too hard. Veve needs the community now more than ever. Fair point. Sinful Mama says this is bad. Time to sell all Omi. I mean, if you want to sell, not at all-time lows, but if you want to sell, we're more than 50% off of where we've seen a few months ago, 0.008. If you want to sell at that 50% loss from that time, you're more than welcome to do so. If you think that this is going to go down to 0.0015, if you think it's going to go down to 0.030, or even 0.002, again, you are welcome to do so. Like what Omi Panda says, you buy and you hodl. That's what you do. That's what builds long-term wealth. Carlos Castrone says, well, always knew Sinful Mom was a fake. He's not a fake. I think he's trolling. Lyndon says, what collectibles should I start buying, Randy? I think the Disney Golden Moments are stupid undervalued. Like, why is Winnie the Pooh less than the skateboard? 0 cents. 0 cents that makes. Winnie the Pooh, Timon and Pumbaa, pretty much any Disney Golden Moment, stupid undervalued, in my opinion. Lynn says, how do you feel about the drop tomorrow, the new Mickey Mouse drop? It's okay. It's I mean, it's not really something that I know. It's not special or creative for me, but if you watch my podcast from the other night, Steph, who is Steph Salentano, she was on the podcast. She had one of those, it was like a coaster. It was something. So actually had what we're getting, she had a physical form of it, which is nuts. So people love it. People will buy it because it's Mickey. People are underestimating. They're just like, oh, they're saturating the market. They're doing this. Like, you guys don't understand what's going to happen when Disney people come in. Do not. There's not enough. We can 10x what we have on the app as far as Disney stuff right now. Won't be enough for people. It's going to be insane. Givos, Randy, you're the man. Can't wait for our investments to flourish. Agreed. Says, do you think they're only focusing on the app opposed to Omi? I mean, they're focusing on both. We're just seeing the things on the app because we are on the app daily. And I don't check the Omi price daily. I check it when you guys ask me to. It's like, oh, what Omi doing? But I know where it's going. I don't have a... and they are working on stuff for Omi. Like I said, you guys will be shocked. NBZ says, hey Randy, long time. What's up, NBZ? I still haven't swapped my Omi from GoChain to ERC20. Is there a way to do the manual swap and put it back in the Trust wallet? Kind of. You can send it to Bit4x, and then I think you can withdraw ERC20 Omi to an ERC20 address at Trust wallet. But right now, there's no... I don't think the bridge is up. I think we're going to have to wait for that. But again, if you're looking to sell, then you're looking to sell. But if you're not looking to sell, you don't need to do that just yet. John Whitehead says, what do you think about the fact that people are tearing into Alex on Spaces now? Are they still tearing into him? Alex has a tough job, man. He needs a vacation. Let's see. Is he still on? Let's see.
Hey.
I mean, he was cursed.
Reverend Alex, thank you for bringing.
Oh, okay, getting thanked.
A sermon on a Saturday morning for most of us, and yeah, man, it's not Sunday, but let the church say amen, amen.
Alex is gone. Alex just left. But yeah, he's got a tough job, man. They all do. They need vacation, and you could tell. Stress gets to people, and what do you do as a boss where you have to make hard decisions, and you don't want people to hate you? You hire somebody else to give the bad news and to do all the things that you don't want to do. Then they hate that person and not you. So when you have, they don't want people hating David Yu or Dan Carruthers. You don't want that. So they hire Reese and they hire Alex, and they have to take the brunt of it. It is hard. So that's what I think about that. Gorlomi, thank you for the super chat saying, and what if a rich friend with mutual trust would loan you money for the party or taxes, equal OMI as well collateral? You could offer guaranteed interest on the loan, cash or OMI. Most of my friends don't. I'm trying to think of the few people that would have that. And it's a big, like, if they knew what I knew and were able to see what I see with the future of OMI, they would take that no problem. They'd just, yeah, just give me like 10 million OMI, it's fine. Give me like 1 million OMI, it's fine. As collateral for it. But they and they would have a lot more OMI than they do, but nobody that I know in the real world is as bullish on it as I am. Maybe one or two, but I don't know. You have that much money that want to do that. Lucky Glover says Black Panther number 289 ultra rare. Whoa, well, yeah. So bots will smash this, drive things lower, and then things are gonna moon like a mother flapper. Buy the dip. John Whitehead says, also, I wonder how many collectibles are now lost in restricted bot accounts. Millions of dollars worth. Sinful Houses, Peru, SoCal, same thing. As life is too crazy, smash or pass, then VV announcement overshadowed everything. Yeah, I was doing my best smash or pass thing, and the VV announcement just made it go haywire. Omi Panda says, sell your Omi, I'm buying. Dude, Dr. Profit is just like, he's like, yo, I hope everyone sells. It goes 3-0 so he could buy more. Because, again, he knows where this is going. Sinful Miles says, Winnie the Poop. JP says, both secret rare Aston Martins drivable? I don't know. Yes, okay. Remove. These people are spamming this chat, and I don't like. Oh my god, how many times are these people gonna spam my thing? I think only one of them is. I don't know which one though. But any of them could get upgraded at any time, so we don't know. Daigusto T says, just bought 800,000 OMI. Finally 2 million OMI, homie. Let's get this bread. I love this game. Sinful Miles says, I bet this is happening because Space Bigfoot came down from his spaceship. He couldn't get anything on the drop, and he's holding VV team hostage. Oh my god. Are they okay? Do they need a hug? Double C says, what if All About Bot NFTs are relisted in a blind box format? I don't know. That could be cool. That could be fun for the community. Giveaways, blind box formats. That'd be pretty legit. Guys, my back is kind of killing me, and my throat is killing me, so I gotta bounce. Steven Sanchez says, is MTL tied with Ethereum? I don't think so. Everyone please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Everyone say bye-bye to Dashi. Bye-bye, Dashi. Michael Gazzellian says, Randy, if we're looking into accumulate OMI, what timeline do you recommend us finishing this before the OMI utility starts to take us off permanently? I don't know. I don't know timelines. Good night, Inferno. But probably a couple of months. I mean, OMI utility could start as early as next month with the OMI raffles. Like if they implement the queue in April, and they say, you know what, we're going good. You know, they test it out for like a month, and then they say, okay, early May, they put out the web app, and it's just the queue, and then they decide, hey, use your master collector points for drops, and then OMI utility for drop. You know, bet your OMI. We could get it in May. And that's OMI utility. So we could moon as early as May, but maybe June. Now, just because that's OMI utility for that, that's only OMI utility just for that app, really. Who knows when we're getting interoperability, going to OpenSea, Immutable X, and who knows when we get OMI to NFT. Maybe what we get in Q2, if we get what we were hoping, maybe that's not enough, and maybe what we really need is staking and OMI to NFT, which maybe is Q3, maybe Q4. I don't know. I'm telling you guys, trust me. This is Veve will be a household name. Everyone will know it. It'll be like Cabbage Patch Kids. It's going to be insane. it's going to be absolutely bananas. And that's, yeah, that's how I see it. Have a good night, Steven. Crazy Dan. Also, thank you for your help, Randy. See you tomorrow. Appreciate it. Love you guys. Goodbye. Meow, 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 meow. Thank you for the super chats. Meow.